Hey guys, Depthcharge7 here.
And Clairice-Sarah.
We just have a little video for you guys, now that Clairice-Sarah has joined me from full province away. So, little island that I'm on. Yeah, we just have a few, questions that were sent in, so I'll answer those and just talk a little bit about
us. I'm really good at talking about me, so.
Funny.
I'm hilarious.
So, anyways,
Card.
first up is... That was a pink camera. Okay, a little bit about ourselves. I am 18 years old.
I'm old enough to drink everywhere, so
we're not that far. Okay, well, what is your favorite movie, Lisa?
My favorite movie, Depthcharge, is probably a tie between the second Lord of the Rings movie and the fifth Harry Potter movie, with the fifth Harry Potter movie just a little bit ahead, only because Dolores Umbridge is just so delightfully trollish. I love trolls.
Oh god, those are some good ones. I'd have to definitely agree with you on the Lord of the Rings, definitely a big Lord of the Rings fan. But another movie that I really like is League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. Not many people have seen that one, but it's good. Okay, what is your favorite band?
My favorite band, if anybody stalks my favorites, or even the favorites of my old account on YouTube, any of you who might have it, Lights. I love Lights. I have Lights things written everywhere. Lights t-shirts, Lights hoodies, Lights albums, Lights records.
Lights everything.
I love Lights.
Lights is good. I really love Lights too. My favorite band is still Linkin Park. It's been that way for a long time, so. Favorite sport? What's your favorite sport?
My favorite sport, I love to watch and cheer hockey. Anyone who is following me on Twitter, my picture right now is casual Habs fan Cotton, because Cotton cheers, obviously, for the coolest team in the NHL. So yeah, I love hockey, but my favorite sport to play that I'm really good at is shopping. I've got lots of awards, red stilettos, blue platforms, black boots, brown boots, green boots, beige boots.
My favorite sport, which she already mentioned, is hockey. I actually have been playing it for 12 years. The last year was kind of like my last year, but hopefully I can get into it again. But yeah, so big time hockey player.
Hockey players are hot.
Lol, oh you. Anyways, that's all for the personal stuff. Another one is how we met. So, how did we meet?
Well, Clairice-Sarah decided she was going to ignore her doctor's advice to Odafest weekend after the plague tried to kill her in the form of a cold, pneumonia, ear infection, an eye infection, and breathing issues all at once. So, the Sunday of Odafest, I donned my Maka cosplay, having not been able to wear it properly for the past 2 days. And we went to Odafest. I had no voice, and thought I was ugly as sin, but apparently not, because Depthcharge was dressed as Soul and took pictures with me. So.
Yeah, that's how we kind of, Soul Maka is kind of our OTP that way, because that's kind of how we met, so.
Soul Leader's important. Hate is gonna hate, but I win.
Soul Leader is important, definitely.
So yeah, that was great. I didn't expect that anybody from DCS or their friends, including Sensei, Carrie, I didn't think they'd want to still be friends with me because I sounded like I really was dying. So
she was dying. We're like, it doesn't show up in pictures.
DCS are good people. They're good people.
They're good people, yeah. Okay, what's the next question? Oh yeah, first kiss.
It's always a hard question. Like when people they've asked me, I think, more than they've asked you about that. It's like first scheduled kiss, like first legit kiss.
Legit. Would be at CCE.
Yeah, so our first, scheduled one was CCE, the Soma shoot. But, I mean, we were just friends at the time, so,
it was, more just, for the pictures, kind of.
But I guess it makes sense now why they turned out so well. But yeah, no, technically, it was when we first all got the group together for our casual Naruto cosplay. And we did the photo booth pictures, which are on my DeviantArt, as well as Midnight Sun Alchemists. And yeah, so just right before the last shot, Depthcharge was like, kiss shot, and I was like, okay, and right as the flash hit. So
yeah, so that was pretty.
We've got
that's
really
pretty special.
pretty special timing, you know.
Oh yeah, definitely. What's the next one? Oh yeah, Someone asked if there was going to be more Black Blood Soul Maka shots.
There will be, but it's mostly waiting on me. I absolutely despise the black blood dress I have right now because it doesn't really look at all much from the waist down like Maka's, and that really bothers me. So hopefully sometime this year I'll have the money to replace it. Possibly working with Marriott to get that done. But once I do, we definitely will get back to it. It's just more like on hiatus right now until I get something better. So, but definitely Soul and Maka aren't being retired for
definitely not.
a long time.
I love that suit too much.
I spent too much money on my hair to stop it now.
Stop it now, yeah, no, it's like, no. Alright, oh yeah, someone also asked for if we ever do like a Sazukata in CMV. Well, definitely. But I don't know if it'll be just Sazukara, like it'll be
probably the whole group.
The whole group, like as casual Naruto, because I mean we don't take that pairing seriously.
I think we're both of the belief that Sasuke can barely love himself, let alone other people. So no, exactly. Kaden and Sasuke it's a lot of crack. People who hate Kaden obviously just haven't cosplayed her because she is so much fun. No, she's so much fun. So it wouldn't be like really intense. It'd probably be pretty derpy. So, but I think we've spoken with DCS like as a group before about doing a CMV. It's just really hard right now while we're all living in different places. So
yeah, it's not cosplay season.
Possibly over the summer when we're all living in the same spot again.
Yeah, we're all kind of spread out for school and stuff, so it kind of makes things difficult. Yeah, this one.
Big question.
Big question. Someone asked if we would do any yaoi pairings.
You fangirls do anything to get boys on top of each other. Jeez. Yeah, actually we will be.
Yes.
This one's going to be a lot of fun, just because both characters are really dynamic. Depthcharge has announced that she'll be doing Yukonda from d.gray-man before, and I will be doing Alan Walker, because I'm short.
Yay!
So,
that works.
That's going to be a lot of fun. It'll be a little while until we get the full costumes finished, but probably we'll have some casuals together, at least by the time the summer starts. So,
yeah
and I actually have already put together a sort of a temporary casual for Alan because I already have a lot of the stuff I need for him. So I'll be posting a video and some pictures about that within the next couple of weeks.
Woohoo! So finally, first yaoi couple.
And it'll be hilarious.
Oh yeah, of course. Okay, so the last question I got was, how do I kind of keep my wigs looking in, good shape and stuff? So I'm just going to touch on a few things, like just general things for each different type of wig. Where's that one? If you have, like, really styled, spiky wigs, which I tend to have a lot of, you want to get yourself a lot of these things. So,
this one's a limited edition wig head, styled by Kyohei Cutie. I don't think she's in the business of making too many of these, so I'm pretty sure Depthcharge has the only one. So
yeah,
it's beautiful.
She's special like that. But yeah, if you're doing any like spikes or like crazy styling or whatever, like keep them on these. Keep them individually on these. Like I keep one is like specific for Soul, specific for Sasuke, specific for any of them that need that, right? Or just like this one doesn't need it, but I'm still styling this one, so I need to put it on there. For any like slightly longer wigs or wigs that just don't need to be styled, you can keep them in a hairnet, like so, which usually come with the wig.
Yeah, most places that you buy wigs from, they'll ship them in a hairnet, and if you ruin it, they're really cheap. You can get them at like the dollar store and stuff. A lot of people in the food industry still have to wear them, so they're not hard to find.
No.
They help keep the wig clean and like nice, so it's not getting tangled wherever it's stored because it can't move around inside the hairnet.
Exactly. And you can even go even further and put it in a bag, like so. So it's really not going to get.
That's how I take care of cotton is I braid or twist it around into a ponytail, and I tie it off on the end, and then I put it in the hairnet and then into a bag so that it's not getting tangled. It's safe from sunlight, insects, all kinds of water damage. you know, pretty much everything. And then, additionally, because the wigs I have don't need any styling right now, I also keep them in shoe boxes, which definitely keeps sunlight out, because I'm pretty sure eventually synthetic fibers can also get sun bleached.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah.
oh, and plastic. Don't use plastic combing utensils or brushing utensils. With synthetic hair, plastic builds up static, because they're both different kinds of synthetic, you know, plastic. So use metal, wood, or natural bristles to comb through your wigs.
Yeah, definitely long ones.
Especially long ones,
Especially
yeah.
long ones. You want to keep all, like, anything that you're using to style your wigs and stuff in a separate bag. I keep, like, everything in here, like hairbrush, a few, like, glue, you know, pins for on the wig, you know, just different things like that. Scissors, and whatnot. I keep all separately, so I know where everything is. It's all ready and handy for me, and you can do that with a lot of other things too.
Like it doesn't just go for wig styling. Makeup, keep your makeup separate from everything else. This is my main makeup bag, also my main travel makeup bag. I've got two other about that size, and then a whole chest of other makeup. Keep them in their own things. Makeup, especially things like eyeliner, eyeshadow can split open, powder can open up. Even foundation, when you're flying, can burst. If you keep it separate, you're keeping that away from your costumes, away from your accessories. I have a separate makeup bag for my accessories, so that's where I keep fake piercings, earrings, ribbons for maca, extra hair elastics, pins, just little things that I always keep that are specific to my cosplay. I keep in there.
Yeah, which is always a good idea. And like I keep all my all those guys in there.
It's a manly box for manly contacts.
Yes, I couldn't find another box. So let's just use this one for all my contacts. But yeah, I keep them all together and stuff, so they're always, you know, when I need them and stuff.
You're not losing them.
Not losing them. Yeah, like same for just like the costumes too, right? Like, just keep them all together. Keep them, you know, like the suits and stuff.
Stuff that needs to be hung up. So like my Elena suit or the Black Blood suit. Hang them up. Don't crumple them up. Like, suits are always pressed and clean, especially for, like, the Turks, for example. And Soul's a pretty cool guy, so he wouldn't wear, you know, a wrinkled suit. So, I mean, take care of these clothes like you would take care of your grad dress or, you know, something you spend a lot of money on. Not to say that they're the same thing, but, like, don't throw it in a ball in the corner of your bedroom. I fold all my cosplay and whatever depth charges that I have. I fold and I keep, and it's all in one bin, which I throw a bunch of bounce sheets in, and that way it keeps out, again, dust, sunlight, bugs, water, everything,
yeah.
Siblings. Pets.
Yeah, that's about all for the questions. On to, we're just going to touch a little bit on a little advice and tips and stuff for doing pairing shots, because they're very different than just standing by yourself in front of a camera. Pairing shots are when you have another person there, it's just very, very different. You have that interaction, right, that you have to...
It's a more intimate atmosphere, and it's very different from, like, a group shot where everybody's getting equal attention or has an equal role to play.
Exactly.
Pairing shots are just as isolated as single shots.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah. And I mean, like, definitely be very respectful of the person you're taking shots with. Like, know what their comfort zone is. Like, you know, if they're not comfortable doing real kissing shots, don't force that on them.
And ask before you kiss.
Yeah, ask before you do any shots like that.
There's some people that don't do that. They just, you know, assume that because you said, okay, I'll do some pairing shots, that, you know,
you're cool with anything.
Do kissing shots, and especially for people who don't like to be, who don't like to share their personal space except with people they're really close to, that's not always a good idea. So, like, make sure the boundaries are set before the shoot. Definitely. Especially not just between the two people, or three people, I guess, in the shot, but their significant others and other people nearby, including your photographer. I know some photographers who just aren't comfortable with taking shots that are over PG, for example, you know. So make sure those boundaries and things you talk it out way beforehand. Like, before CCE, for about at least a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks, we had planned it and planned our shots and what we were comfortable with and et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Another thing you want to really pay attention to with pairing shots is trying to make them look as natural as you can. Like, I know it's tough the first few times. Don't expect the first, you're going to be amazing the first couple photo shoots you go at. It takes time. It takes practice. You don't just get it right away. So, but that's the main thing that you just want to, that's like our main goal with every pairing shot is just how to make this look natural, how to make this look real, right? That's kind of what you're doing for cosplay. You're making the characters come to life, right? So that's a pretty main thing.
And part of that comes with being comfortable and having set your boundaries. And also being in character. The number one thing that when I'm just flicking through DA or YouTube or whatever, that pairing shots that don't look good, and this is across the board. This is North America, Japan, Korea, the UK, everywhere that you find cosplayers. There's one thing that always ruins amateur cosplay pairing shots, and that is the derpy fangirl smile. Just because Sasuke's your favorite character, or you're totally in love with Naruto, or whatever, just don't put the derpy fangirl smile on your face, because those characters, they're not wearing the derpy fangirl smile when they're with this character in the show, or the manga, or the fanfic, or whatever. There's... you just have to get over that giddiness or that awkwardness. You just have to toss it away, because cosplay is part acting and part appearance.
Exactly.
Regardless of whether you're doing a pairing shot or a single shot, it has everything to do from your expression to your appearance to your body language.
Oh, yeah.
So those are things you should always keep in mind. And then that's how you get a natural shot, is by taking yourself out of it and putting the character there instead.
Yeah. And kind of on that same note, what we're wearing right now. Casual cosplay. Most of the pictures that we put up on DA of casual cosplay, those aren't what you call closet cosplay. Like, those aren't just us trying to match what the characters look like exactly. It's kind of our own interpretation of it, and try not to bring casual cosplay to cons.
We don't.
Just avoid
it.
it.
Not for the con time. At Animathon this year, we did, on Saturday, for the last half of the day, we did Naruto, Shippuden. And then at the end of the day, we were going out to get into some trouble and out for supper and stuff. So we just switched over, kept wigs and stuff on, but just, switched over to our casual cosplay, which is very easy, and that's something that we decide to do as a group. And we usually plan to take pictures or to do things together in coherence with each other, and to have group cohesion.
It's mostly just for fun. We do it for fun. We do it, we do have professional photo shoots of it and stuff, but most of the time, it's just for fun. It's not closet cosplay. We like making casual characters of most of the cosplays we do. Some it's a little more difficult,
I don't think we'd ever do casual Final Fantasy, because
Yeah,
then they're just gonna look like normal people on the street.
Yeah, it's just
So
hard.
it's-
With Naruto or Soul Eater, it's a little...
It's more distinctive.
Yeah, there's a little more leeway to do that. And try to match the group, too. For Naruto, we all kind of picked, kind of a punk-esque look or whatever. And we just kind of look more uniform as a group that way.
Yeah, originally, for me, I was going to do a very urban style for Kaden, the baggy track pants, Adidas runners, something with a lot more, like I said, urban hip-hop style. But because the rest of DCS had gone the punk route, I conformed to that instead. So, and it's sort of like how everybody has the same ninja shoes in Naruto. We all have the same theme when we're,
we all
Naruto,
have the same theme.
Soul Eater's kind of wacky, so
Yeah.
we look for anything that sort of stands out, but yeah. So yeah, just, again, it's not part of con etiquette, I guess, or cosplay etiquette, it's not something you wear at a con, enter a cosplay contest for. For us, it's more, we do this when we're all hanging out at someone's house, bonfire or something, or running around picking up cosplay supplies downtown.
Yeah. It's a lot of fun.
Plan photo shoots, so it's just...
Cosplay's meant to be fun, right? That's the main gist of it, so... Definitely...
It's a fine line between casual and closet, but usually you can tell the difference.
Oh, definitely. Definitely. try and stick to the character too that we're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Try and keep it as close to the character as possible. You don't want like, you know, someone like, I don't know, Maka being like complete.
Maka wouldn't wear the same kind of clothes that Liz would wear, or even the clothes that I wear every day. She wouldn't. You know, I really have to alter like how I wear things. Like most of my casual clothes are clothes that I wear, but I don't wear them the way that I wear them for casual.
Exactly.
So
exactly. So yeah, that's about all for like questions and other things like that. So
yeah, I think that's about it. This weekend also, most of DCS, with the exception of the three of us in BC right now, went to Odafest Light, and I'm running under the assumption that they all took pictures, so take a look at, not so much the group account, but everyone who's involved in that. Pictures should be going up soon. Like I said, I've got video and photos coming up. We've got a couple of things. We did some photos today.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Oh yeah, these ones.
It's a,
I don't know if you guys can see this, but
it's a Depthcharge7 Clairice-Sarah tradition now.
Wow. Yeah.
Done.
We went to like the typical photo booth thing or whatever.
And we'll get a digital copy of that up on DA sometime, probably when I get back to Cowtown. So I think that's it. But did we forget anything?
I don't think so.
Okay. Oh wait, yes we did.
Oh yes, we did.
We totally did. So
for all you Soul Maka fans out there. There you go.
Fan service. Fan service. I think that's it.
Yeah. See you guys.
Hearts for everyone.
Hearts.
It's my catchphrase.
Love you.